Okay guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't mind me because I was doing arts and crafts. So if you're wondering what brings us here today, I don't know what I'm titling this video, but I'm sure you'll get what it's about. So today was a good day and also a bad day at the same time, because today is just the day that my eyes just opened in a different way, for sure. And honestly, my heart is kind of like breaking right now. Obviously, like, what else is new? It's breaking every week, and I think, you know, it's oh my gosh, my blush just broke. Anyway, but it's getting kind of old now. Okay, I'm coming on my channel every other week being like, okay, my heart's broken, but this time it hit different, in a different way, you guys, like a different way, as in like I cannot fuck with this man anymore. Like, it's actually serious this time. And I think I say that every freaking time, but you guys don't even know that this is my last straws, like, because this is something I can't handle. So when we were in Vancouver or whatever for our anniversary, on our anniversary day, I was just like, so how was the year? Like, because we've been together like technically officially years, and I was like, how was the year? You know, like normal shit that you would ask. Ugh. Like, I'm so sorry, like my heart is just like breaking right now. My blush is probably too bright right now. No, okay. it's never that serious. It's never that serious. I hope you guys know, like, I joke a lot, I laugh when I'm like sad. It's never ever like that serious. Like, it's like I'll get over this. Like, it's actually funny. Like, I'll look back at this and laugh one day, and I know that, so that's why it's like funny right now, but it's not funny because my heart is actually breaking, but it's nothing I haven't been through before. So anyway, on January 1st, I was like, so how was the year? And he was like, oh, well, like, my year was good, but like with us it was bad because of how you acted out of pocket like the whole year and stuff. And I'm like, what? Anyway, I think I told you guys that before, but what I don't think I told you is that he was like, yeah, like, we did that for a year, like, I'm glad I could know that I could be loyal for a year, and yeah, like, that's what you taught me, is that if I wanted to I could. So like for a year, you know, I was loyal, like, whatever. I'm like, okay, like, some people do it for 10 years. Like, what do you do? You did it for a year. You want a round of applause. Anyway, you want a round of applause. Like, you did it for a year. Like, that's tough for you. Like, whatever. My previous relationship was 4 years, and that was nothing to me. Like, to me, being loyal is not hard. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong. I hate this world, man. Oh my god, sorry. I hate like, this generation, or like, I don't even know if it's the generation. Like, I feel like people still cheated back in the day. It's just that, like, the girls couldn't leave because they didn't have money, so they just stayed, like, or it was less likely to get caught, probably. Like, I don't know, probably that, honestly. But whatever, I just hate this world. Like, I hate the world. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, I just can't wait to be single 2025 and have a roster. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't say anything. Like, I really didn't say anything then, because what do you say? Like, I'm never gonna beg a man to be with me ever. So I was just like, okay. So like, that's why I thought, like, when we got home from Vancouver, we were just like gonna go our separate ways and not talk anymore. But it honestly didn't end up happening like that. Like, we're still talking, and he made it so clear. He was like, yeah, like, yeah, can't wait to be single and have a roster, which at least he was like honest about. And he's like, didn't technically cheat, but he was treating me like he's calling me and like texting me like everything's fine, everything's normal. and like as if we're still together, kind of like how everything's fine. Maybe he's trying to put me on the roster. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm not a roster girl, so that's not how it's gonna work. But I didn't know, and I just never, like, I just couldn't ask him. Like, I couldn't be, like, it's only been like 4 or 5 days now, maybe 6. No, I think it's been a week now. Anyway, it's been a week now. So I just never, like, I just thought, okay, like, we're not gonna see each other anymore. But I did grab all my stuff. Like, I did move out, so like that was a step. We were still talking every day, still like every day, like, weird, which is just confusing to me. Because like I never ended a relationship kind of on good terms, but like, why is he still talking to me like everything's cool? Which is like confusing to me. So I wasn't like straight up and was like, so are we seeing other people now? Which I should. Like, I'm gonna ask that now. Because then if he's on that type of time, then I'm gonna be on that type of time. Like, okay, then it's fine for me to move on. And that's what I really need to do, is just move on. But it's like, it's so hard to just, I don't know, like I don't know, in my heart just like was hurting to move on. But if he's moving on, then I should just move on, type thing. Like, that's how you actually get over someone easier. Or for me, like, maybe that's bad advice for you, and maybe you need to take some time to heal. But for me, like, it's super easier to move on when there's somebody else, honestly. Like, then I can like stop thinking about one person and just put my all, like, I need to put my all into somebody, or like nothing at all type thing. Yeah, so like I don't need a relationship either, but it's just nice to know what type of time he's on. And then if he is like talking to other girls or whatever, like meeting up to, then I don't really want to have as much communication with him, or like talk how we always talk and talk every day and talk some, like, I really just want to forget you, because I can't forget him if we're talking all the time, because like it's too hurtful, like, to know that, okay, like, you know, I'm like hurting over here and he's like moving on so fast. Because like when you really like someone, it is harder to move on, you know, like you don't want to. I mean, at least for me, like, this generation is so cold, like they move on like right away, which is really, honestly, like, I had it that's why it makes me feel like I had it right the first time, because like before my ex I was like so cold, like I wouldn't catch feelings for anybody. It was super easy, it was super nice, like I just knew what it was. I was like, yeah, like, fuck guys, get money, like on some type of shit like that. And honestly, sometimes I'm like, damn, maybe I had it right the first time, but like I don't want to turn into that just because I met like another not amazing guy, you know, because that's only 2 guys out of like a 7 billion whatever, how many people we have on the earth, you know. So like the odds of that, like 2 out of 7 billion, like, okay, like obviously you're gonna meet a few bad ones. But it's just like the feeling of like the heartbreak and like the hurt just like makes you not want to go through it again. You're like, fuck, like right now I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, this again, like I hate this. But you know, I know I'm gonna get over it this time, because like, you know, you just keep going over and over and over again in life, and then it gets easier. Like, it never really like hurts less though, like it still stings just as bad, but you're like more used to it. You're like, okay, like he is just like the rest. He's not special. Like I really thought like he was, like, I don't know, I'm so delusional, but like, you know, you just think like this one could be really different, because he just expressed to me how much he did not cheat like the whole year. Anyway, so when we came back, like he did address like, okay, like, you know, he's gonna have a roster and all this stuff. I'm like, okay. because I acted out of pocket. That's why he, like, whatever. I don't know. It's like, what's, like, I don't know if he's delusional. Like, I cannot be like on good like this with you if we're not like actually like that for real. Like, what? Like, anyway, so I'm like, I just can't take this anymore, because he's not acting like any different. And like, I don't know, I didn't straight up be like, okay, are we seeing other people, which maybe I should have, first, but I just wanted to see like what, like, would he tell me, like, is it what type of time he's on? Maybe he's like me, because guys have been asking me to hang out and stuff, you guys, because I'm clearly saying that I am single. I'm single, but I am still attached to this guy for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it was because, like, to me, he didn't cheat or anything, and like he was still good to me and he didn't cheat. But now after today, now I have like different views on him. So I mean, this was good. So today, like, I asked this girl to do me a favor, okay? And you know, I had to set the man up because I needed to know what type of time he's on. Like, I just had to know. So I gave her his Snap, and I was like, add him on Snap, obviously, and let's just see, like, you don't message him, just see like if he messages. You know, I'm on that type of time, like, I know what's up. So gave him the Snap. He adds her back, probably like a few hours later, boom, swipes up on her story. Predictable. It's like fire. And I'm like, obvious trauma a little bit. Like, in my mind a little bit, I was like, maybe he's different. And when I heard that, I was like, I'm an idiot. It's like, what, Jada, be for real. Like, I deserve that. I deserve that for thinking this man could be on any other type of time than that. So oh my god, like, it's funny, but it actually hurt the fuck out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my gosh. So and that was kind of traumatizing because, like, the same thing, like, that's how my other ex, like, swiped up when he cheated on me. Like, he cheated, like they just swipe up and they send emojis and stuff. Like, it's just like so much trauma. Because every guy's the fucking same, I swear to God. Same guy, different fonts. No, I can't. I literally can't do it anymore. Anyway. So then, you know, obviously I tell her to ask him to hang out. And then obviously he was like, and I also wanted her to say, like, are you single and stuff. And he wouldn't answer the are you single question. And just basically she asked again, like, later on in the conversation. He was like, oh, like, we're not going to save any talking for when we're in person together. It's like, you can't answer if you're single or not. Weird. Whatever. I don't know. I just don't even care. Don't even care. Don't even care. Honestly, don't even care. Like, my heart's done. I'm telling you. It's done. Done. And, like, he asked to hang out, like, that night. Like, I told her, she was like, yeah, I asked him, like, because apparently he's seen her a few times at Gab's. I'm like, okay, that's perfect, you know? And then I was like, okay, ask him, to go to Gab's this weekend or whatever. And she, like, asked him to go to Gab's. And obviously he can't be seen outside because then everybody would know. Like, everybody, like, that's too heat. And also it's cold outside, so he probably just doesn't even want to go outside like that. And and he's like, oh, you don't want to get to know each other first? Like, we should hang out or whatever. I forget exactly how it went, but whatever. She's like, yeah. And I asked her to say, okay, ask him when he can hang out, because I want to see how soon. Because guys, keep in mind, guys been asking me to hang out, and I've been telling them, like, I am just getting over a breakup right now. I'm gonna need some time. I'm so sorry. Maybe, like, maybe we'll see next month, because I had I just like had a certain amount of respect for him, right? Like I just didn't want to hurt him by like hanging out with another guy, like, or anything right away, like, nor did I really like want to at all. Like I don't know, like I don't know, like I just didn't want to. Cause like I don't know why, I just like really cared for him and I didn't want him to get hurt. But he literally said tonight, like we could hang out tonight, like this day that I'm making this video, like tonight. And keep in mind, while they're talking and while I'm telling her what to say and stuff, he calls me like right away, like he calls me right away. And I was like, oh shit, like does he know? Because like that's gonna cross your mind for a second. But he just called me randomly just to call me. Like this sicko. And he's on call and I have to like, at first, like I was like, when I first found out he's snapping her, like my heart was like so upset and like kind of numb. So when he called, like I was like almost like crying, so I had to get my act together like right away because I didn't know him to like, you know, whatever. I just had to play it cool. And he's asking me like, oh, did I eat today and shit? Like fuck you, you don't care. Like he's asking me if I fucking ate, like he does not, like he doesn't care. Like planning to meet up with another bitch that night, and like that's so hurtful that he's on that type of time. But like I'm just glad I know what it is, because that shit's embarrassing, like for real embarrassing. Like that's so embarrassing. Like I mean, at least everybody does know like we are broken up, so technically like it's not cheating, but that's just like, it's like disrespectful. But like he did say, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a roster, but like now I know he's like, he is like, I don't know, like oh my god, I'm just so, don't ever like a man, you guys, because you will get delusional. You will get so delusional about him because you'll think like he's so great, like he's just not like that. What the fuck? I am an idiot. He is exactly like that plus some. Like he's just like every other guy. He doesn't care. They just want to hook up with girls. Like that's all they want to do. Like that's all they want. They don't care about no girls' feelings. They don't think about girls like feelings. They don't care. Like you could give somebody a year of your time and it wouldn't matter. Like it does not matter. So thank gosh I am not the girl to have this man's kids. I swear, like that is the one thing I'm so thankful for, like because that's like literally, I think he just wants a girl to have his kids, honestly. Like that is just not my thing. So thank gosh, like I needed this, and now I can really, like I'm moving on. Let's just say that. So anyway, I told her like, yeah, okay, tell him to pick a time. And they said 11 o'clock. Like he was like, okay, 11 o'clock. And then when I was on the phone with him, he like brought up Rick and Morty, which is like the show we've been watching. And then when he brought it up, I'm like, oh, like yeah, I should come over and watch it, just to see what he would say. Like I love to fuck around, right? So I'm like, yeah, I should come over and watch it. So after this, like he was like, okay, I'm done the gym, let me go walk, or let me go to the store real quick. And I was like, okay. Hung up, cried a little, took some deep breaths. I'm like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. Honestly, you guys, I'll get over it so fast now. Like I couldn't get over him before because I was like, no, but like he didn't do me wrong, or like he's not seeing other girls. Okay, he's on that type of time. Now I'm on that type of time. I'm good. I'm so cool off him, you don't even understand. That hurt in a different way. Like that hurt in the same day. Like I'm worried about hanging out with a guy like next week, or like I was telling guys like maybe next month, check back. And he's saying tonight. Like that is so typical guy. Like I just, oh my god. And I'm over here like I should not even be surprised. Like I should not be surprised. Like it just makes me sick. Anyway, I'm so glad it's done. Thank you, Lord. Clarity feels so good. Like hurt But this type of hurt can heal. Now I'm really done. Now I am really done, and no matter what he says, like if I move on and he's like whatever, like, and he cannot be upset. The main thing is he cannot be upset that I'm moving on now, because what? Are you dumb? Are you crazy? Anyway, so now I'm cool. Now I have the green light to, okay, we're moving on and we're doing that. So, but now, I am gonna see if he'll let me come over to watch the show. I just want to see, like, what type of time he's really on. Like, he's really gonna do me dirty like that. So, I will let you guys know in a different video after this if he, what he says, like, what excuse he makes for me to not come over. Or, like, what? Because that's even crazy. Like, imagine canceling on me. Like, no. Like, you just... Thank you. Like, I needed that. So yeah, I'm gonna call him after this and be like, yeah, so I'm coming over. I already made arrangements. I'm coming over and like see what he says. A little panic. And yeah, and I'm currently sick to my stomach, you guys. But like this one, it was like kind of expected. I was like, this is so probably in his character. So we can't really be surprised, honestly. I'm not really shocked. Like, with my ex, I was shocked because I really thought he was an amazing guy. This guy, I was just like, I'm more shocked if he isn't. Like, you know, I just assumed it, but he just really, like, made it seem like he's different. Like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, don't ever. Oh my gosh. No. I get too delusional over men. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed anymore. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I just feel like maybe I should just go back cold the way it was, because I was so protected, you guys. And like this guy made me like really believe like love doesn't exist type shit. Like, and that's how I know he's not the one, because he's really making me believe like, yeah, love doesn't exist. But I know like if a guy makes you feel like love isn't real, then that's just not your guy for real. Because it does exist, like it does, but it's just like, I don't know how many more times I can go through this, like, you know. And it's so sad because some people actually get married and have kids and then also go through this, and then they find out like the guy ain't shit like years later too. Some people get married, you guys, for 10 years, 20 years, and then the husband ends up murdering them. So like, it's just so, I just don't know how many more times, like, you really never know. But I'm so glad. I think I'm going to do this testing thing out with any guy that I'm talking to for more than like 4 months. Just to see at the 4 months and then we're official, whatever. I'm always going to do this testing shit because, bro, it's better just to get it. Like, guys are stupid. Like, you know, they're so stupid. So dumb. Anyway, thank you. Like, I just, like, it also feels great. Like, I can move. I'm like moved on mentally. I'm like, before I was stuck, I was like, my heart was still stuck on him. This move tonight, oh, I'm off it. You know, I'm gonna cry a few times for sure about it, and then I'll be good. Like, it just, this ain't nothing new. Okay, then also, you guys, just to confirm, because technically it's not cheating, because he would be like, oh, like, I told you I was gonna do a roster and stuff, and like, we're single, whatever. Okay, but I mean, it's just the fact that he's like the mind shit. I can't. And I'm gonna straight up ask him, like, probably in 2 days, like, okay, so are we seeing other people? Like, are you seeing anybody? Like, are you seeing anybody? Or like, did you make your roster yet? See how honest he is, you know, just for funsies. Because I like to know who a person is. Like, it's really interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna call him and see, and not show up, because I don't give a fuck. I'm never seeing this man again type shit. Like, never seeing him. Like, never seeing him. Yeah, like, my heart is just like numb now. Like, it's just like all the feelings that I could have had for him, like, just kind of went out the window. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyway, so that's my life. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so yeah, your girl's gonna be a little sad for a little bit, and then we're gonna move the fuck on, like I said, this summer. It's gonna be a good time. That's it. That'll be enough healing. For sure. For sure, you guys. Anyway, also, like, the fact that I said in my other video, I was like, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. And then one of the comments is like, sis, he literally threw your suitcase out the window. I was like, y'all ate with that. Y'all ate with that. Like, you're right. That was crazy. That was out of pocket. But, like, why I make excuses for him, you guys, is because I'm, like, looking at, like, okay, why did he do that? Because, like, he said that. He was like, because like, to him I was cheating, which I wasn't cheating, but I mean, I kind of get it. Like, if I was a crash out and I thought my man was cheating, like, some girls like break a man's car, smash their windows out over cheating. I mean, him throwing my little suitcase out because like of cheating, but it wasn't like really cheating, it was just in the club, like he thought I was getting a snap. But now he's snapping a whole other bitch over here, so I don't know, he probably just like upset about how I acted in the summer, but I didn't act any sort of crazy way. So now we're gonna see what type of time I'm on. I was just kidding. I'm just gonna be on single time, that's it. So now I'm for real a girl can officially stand up. It hurt, but it needed to happen. Okay, thank you. And that's my TED Talk. Okay.